Okay, so in yesterday class we discussed about the repeater, and then hub we discussed, switch also we covered. Okay, we have to focus on the router, firewall, IDS, IPS now. But before going to start today's session, I'll just recall yesterday what we have discussed, and then we can start the today's session. So in yesterday's session, I started how this internet works, how they will take the internet. Okay. So what about optical fibers? How they will use optical fibers? Okay. How they will place that optical fibers via ocean. So that stuff we discussed yesterday. Okay. So there we will have domestic gateway. Okay, and then we'll have international gateway. So if you are if you want to communicate from one country to another country, how that communication is happening means that communication is happening through optical fibers, right? So as I mentioned initially, we don't have their own international domestic gateway, so they have VSNL. Okay, so VSNL is the one who is having international domestic gateway. Later, VSNL acquired by Tata Communication, and then later, everyone started deploying their own international domestic gateway over a ocean. Like they will be placing high bandwidth to fiber optical cables over a ocean, and through that, the communication is happening. Okay, so generally, and also I discussed about internet is nothing but communication between the networks. Like one network to another network, if communication is happening, that will be saying like internet. That also we discussed. And then we discussed about the types of networks. Okay, so we have three types of networks: LAN, MAN, WAN. LAN means local area network, MAN means metropolitan area network, and WAN means wide area network. Okay, so nowadays man is not using man board is not using much. Okay, LAN means local area network. If you want to communicate from one system to another system within the building or within the office, okay, that time this LAN concept will be used. Okay, when it comes to man, metropolitan area network, one city to another city, or from one mainly from one city to another city. When it comes to if you want to communicate, that time you will use this man concept, but that was not used now. So now WAN concept came. That's the reason if you could see the router and all, right? So in router also we'll see the WAN port and LAN ports. We should not see like man port. So now the concept was not used. That's why we are directly seeing man. So man also covering in the WAN. Okay, so WAN means wide area network. Okay, so that you have to remember. And then I started about the networking devices. Network devices are mainly like repeater, hub, switch, router, firewall, IDS, IPS. Okay, before that, I also discussed about the network and networking. Those two words are not same. Those two are different. Okay, so you need to understand what is the difference between network and networking. Network means interconnection of two or more devices, guys. Network means interconnection of two or more devices. So that means, so this is one system, another system. Okay, system, this system. Okay, so group of systems connected each other. Okay, simply if you want to understand. Okay, network means interconnection of two or more device. Okay. Okay, so like this. Okay, generally it won't be like this. In between we will have hub, switch. Okay, like that it will be placed. Generally I'm saying, okay, network means interconnection of two or more devices. Okay, system A, okay, system B, system C, and system D. So if the connection is established like this we will call network. What is networking? Networking means communication between the system A and system B, or system B and system C. If communication starts between the system A and system B, or if communication starts from any system to any system, that we will say networking. Networking means communication is happening between any interconnected devices. Communication between interconnection of two or more devices. This is the topics which we covered in yesterday's session. Okay, and that session I'll be going to upload in my YouTube channel today. Okay, I just prepared everything there. I have edited everything. I'll upload that session after our class today. Okay. So any doubts in previous session, in yesterday's session, guys? Or are you good? Yeah. So I'm taking it as no doubts there. No worries. Okay. We have another 8 day sessions, right? So you no need to worry. If you have any doubts, just note down your doubt. Okay. Then you can bring that query here so that we can have a discussion on your doubt. Then furtherly we can discuss. Okay. Yeah. So so coming to network devices, these are the main network devices which we need to know. So I started with repeater. Repeater, like it will be used to boost up the signals. Like if any signals are traveling from one place to another place, okay. So this repeaters plays major role. Like what they will do every 20 kilometers or every 100 kilometers or every 50 kilometers, they will place this boxes. Generally, we will say boosters. Those boxes we will say boosters. If you are from village or if you are from city, definitely you may aware of these repeaters. So see, in my olden days, right? I don't know about these boxes, but I have seen this type of boxes in my villages as well because we used to have a dish TV. Okay, so generally that time we don't have this Airtel. This Geo, that type of channels was not there. Earlier, what we used to do in one village, they will place one big antenna. From that antenna, they will give the connections. Like if you want dish TV connection, so we have to pay monthly basis amount to them, and they will give one connection to your home. Okay, so that big antenna, what it will do, it will collect the signals from another place, and from that particular place, we'll be collecting. We will be, taking the connections to your home that through cables. Okay, then we will be using that dish channel actually. So hope you remember if you are 90s kids. Okay, now everyone using Airtel and all, but earlier this was the concept which was there. So that time when they're giving the connections to your home, right? In between they'll for pole. Okay, so if you have the poles, electric poles, so to that poles, what they will do, they will place one booster. That is the device. That booster, what it will do, from one end, one wire will come. In between, they'll place this box. Okay, booster, and from other end, another cable will go. So what exactly it will be doing, that time I don't know, like what it will do, but later I got to know. Okay, so the function of that box is like it will boost up the signal, guys. Like what it will do, if signal is going to be weak, that time this booster will boost up the signal. That booster other name is repeater. Okay, repeater is the name, other name. So that you need to understand. So how they will get to know, bro? Means they'll have some idea. Roughly, they will have some idea. Okay, it is going from this place to that place, right? So in between, if I place this booster, if signals are going to be weak, also this booster will boost up the signal like that. They will place this one, and then a hub. Okay, so hub is like another network device which we need to know. Uh, Majority of the times now no one is using hub, but there are some places where they are using hub as well. But hub is not an intelligent device, as I mentioned yesterday. Hub is not an intelligent device. So let me tell you. Okay, so this is system A, system B, okay, system C, system D. Okay, total 4 systems are there available. So system A, what it will do, let's assume system A name is some random name. System A, I'll be giving system A only. System B, system C, system D. Total 4 systems are available in one network. So to communicate with each other, So generally what they will place the hub. Initially I'm talking about, okay, so initial days they are placing the hub. So this is the hub. Okay, so this hub, what it will do, it will, this is the hub. Okay, so what it will do means, to this hub all the systems will be connected. So this hub will have ports, okay, backend, like if you see like this router backend will have the ports, right? So similarly for hub also we will have the ports. Okay, so these are the physical ports. These ports will help to connect. So to that particular ports they will establish the they will take the cables and they will establish the cables. They will connect that cables to that particular hub. So if you could see here, just assume, okay, there are like different kind of hubs. For one hub, you may have 10 ports. For one hub, you may have 15 ports. Depends upon the hub which you are taking. Okay, from the manufacturer to manufacturer, it will be different. Different manufacturer will have different kind of ports. Okay, so system A is connected to hub. System B is connected to hub. Same system C, system D is connected to hub. Now, if system A wants to communicate with the system D, okay, what will happen means, as I mentioned, hub is not an intelligent device. Hub is not an intelligent device. Okay, hub is not an intelligent device. That's why what will happen, system A wants to send information to system D. So first that information it will go to hub, because the system A is connected to the hub. So now system A, what it will do, instead of sending to the system D, it will send that information to everyone whoever is connected to that particular hub. Whoever is connected to that particular hub. For example, the message is, hi system D, how are you? Example, hi system D, how are you? Example. So now that message, it will go to system B, system C, system D, and one bad thing, it will also send that information to system A. Okay. Now what will happen? Now what will happen? Everything will be confused, right? Like system B will confused. Why this message came to me? I'm not system D, right? Why this system A sent information to me? Similarly, system C also confused and it will start thinking about why system A sent information to me, like that. Then system C will respond, I'm not system D, why you send this message? System B will respond, why I'm not system D, why you are sending? Like it will be like full kind of flood, right? So system B is responding, system C is responding, and even system D will respond, hey, hi system A, how are you, like that. So there is no security at all in hub. Okay, and flooding will be happening. That data bandwidth will be utilizing more here. So there is no much security, right? So to overcome this disadvantage, this particular problem, so what they have done, they have introduced the switch. They have introduced the switch. So in switch, what will happen? So instead of placing hub, they will place this switch. Okay, they'll place this switch. In switch, it's an intelligent device, guys. Remember, it's an intelligent device. So switch is a layer 2 device. Yesterday I was talking about the OSI model as well, right? Hope you remember. We discussed about the OSI model, not fully, but I have highlighted what are those layers in OSI model. OSI model is a open system interconnect model. It's a reference model, okay, which was released, okay, by ISO. ISO means international standard organization. Okay, that we'll discuss in today's session. So but just focus on these layers first. Application layer. Application layer, if you guys know, just let me know. Application layer, presentation layer, presentation layer, session layer, session layer, transport layer, okay, network layer, network layer, data link layer, okay, and then physical layer. Hope everyone knows about this, right? Physical layer. So what will be happening with these layers, that we'll get to know what in each and every layer one function will be there. So using this OSA model, when we are sending the information from one system to another system, we are protecting it properly and then we are sending it. Like example, if you are ordering something in Amazon or Flipkart, okay, so blindly they are not sending, right? So what they will do, they will follow certain process, and that through that process that your order will be delivered to your home, right? It's not like, okay, so today if you are order, tomorrow they will send your order via RTC bus or via lorry, and tomorrow morning they will come to your place and they will just call you, and you are going and you are picking. Nothing like that, right? So they will have their own team, okay, who will be packing that particular order, and then they are placing that order into their own transport, and through that transport it will come to your place, and there they will have other team, their own team. They will have separate Amazon delivery team. So first it will go there, and then they will see your address to where they have to give this, and then they will come to your place, and then they will check, sir, your name is Mahesh. Yeah, if I say yes, then they'll check order things and all. And if everything is properly and if everything is matching, then they will give you, right? And in case if you didn't pay the amount, that time you will pay the amount. So how securely they are sending, see how securely they are sending that order, how securely they are sending that order from that place to here. Similarly, using this OSI model also, if you want to communicate with other systems, or if you want to communicate with Facebook, or if you want to communicate with any service, or if you are sending any email from your system to some other system, so this OSA reference model would be helpful. It's just a OSA reference model, guys. Using this reference model, we'll have some other model, that is TCP/IP model. Okay, we'll discuss separately on that. Okay, don't confuse here. But just remember, these are the OSA model layers, right? So application layer is the seventh layer. Remember, this is the seventh layer. This is not the first layer. Okay, this is the seventh layer. Physical layer is the first layer. Data link layer is the second layer. Network layer is the third layer, and then transport layer is the fourth layer. Okay, session layer is the fifth layer. uh, Presentation layer is the sixth layer. So switch comes under data link layer. Switch comes under data link layer, guys. Okay, so it comes under data link layer. So switch belongs to data link layer. Okay, cool. So now what you need to understand about switch is a layer 2 device. It's an intelligent device. It's an intelligent device. Why I'm saying intelligent device? Anyone is having any idea? Why I am saying intelligent device? So why means this switch will maintain the MAC address table, guys. Remember, this switch will maintain the MAC address table. So in that MAC address table, what it will do, it will capture the information about the in and out about the, uh, you know, that system, which to connect it to which port, that all information it will capture. So, so port information, okay, and then it will capture the MAC address table. That means MAC address. So this MAC address of that particular system it will capture. So for example, system A, it is connected to port number one. Example, port number one. Just assume this is a port number one, port number two, port number three, port number four. So system A is connected to port number one, and it will capture about that system name or IP address. Okay, that it will capture. Just assume this is one system IP address. Okay, this is the 10.0.1. We'll discuss about the IP addresses as well. Don't worry. That's a separate topic which you need to know. 10.0.0.2, 10.0.0.3. Sorry, 10.0.4. This is 3. Okay, 3. Okay, so there are four systems which are connected to the switch. So switch, what it will do, once we configure these systems to the switch, then switch will maintain that MAC address table. It will capture all the information about all the systems. This might be workstations or this might be laptops. Okay, if you are connecting that cable to the laptop, even that information will go and store in the switch MAC address table. So port number, system A connected to the port number 1, system B is connected to the port number 2. Okay, and this also it will capture the IP address of that particular system. Like that, it will capture every system IP address and to which port that was connected. And now the interesting thing is it will also capture the MAC address of that system. System A MAC address. What is the system A MAC address? It will capture. So you know, right? So system A MAC address, system B MAC address, system C MAC address, system D MAC address, everything it will capture and it will store it in the MAC address table. So what is MAC address? MAC address is nothing but media access control address, guys. We can also call it as physical address. Okay, media access control address, media access control address. Okay, we can also call it as physical address, hardware address. Okay, Ethernet address. So generally, it will be having 48 bits, guys. 48 bits. In this 48 bits means zeros and ones. Everyone aware of this, right? Zeros and ones. Hope everyone is aware of this, right? So system doesn't understand like different format. Okay, it need whatever, even IP address also she doesn't it doesn't know. Okay, again it will convert that information to bits like zeros and ones. Then only system will understand. Okay, so so 48 bits, it will be in 48 bits. And then this 48 bits will be represented in 12 hexadecimal format. 12 hexadecimal format. 12 hexadecimal format. If I want to show you one 12 hexadecimal format, I'll show you. Give me a moment. Yeah, exactly. So yeah, so this will be the 12 hexadecimal format. Hope you guys are not able to see. Yeah, so totally, if you could see here, this is the MAC address format. It will be in 12 hexadecimal format. I will give you this image. If I erase this again, I have to write. That's why I'm just thinking. So this will be in this format. Okay, so 12 hexadecimal format. I'll take another one as well for your reference. If it is disconnected, please join back from the same link, guys. Yeah, if you could see here, yeah, this is the one. 12 hexadecimal format. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12. Okay, so this will call like 12 hexadecimal format. Okay, okay. Hexa means how much? 12 hexa means total 16. Okay, so after 9, okay, 10 system how it will take means A. If you want to type 10, system will take like A, right? Till 9, okay. But 10, if I want to, 10 means A, right? 11 means B. 12 means C, okay? 13 means D. 13 means D, right? 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay? 16 means A, B, C, D, E, F. F. Okay, that's why if you could see here, you could see till F. Hexadecimal format, it would be till F. Okay, 12 hexadecimal format. After F, you won't see other words. Okay, that's why. See, till A to F, it will be there. After 0 to 9, you could see A to F only. Okay, 12 hexadecimal format. It will be in 12 hexadecimal format. Okay, so after converting that 12 hexadecimal format, it will be in binary format. It will be in this format. Okay, so this is the 12 hexadecimal format. So each and every system will have the MAC address. Okay, that MAC address, this switch will be captured. Remember this, it will be captured and it will maintain it in the MAC address table. Okay, so like how we have our name and date of birth, similarly system will have IP address and MAC address. Okay, IP address and MAC address. Remember that. So IP address is like name and date of birth is like MAC address. Okay, so that will be stored here. Now if someone wants to communicate with some other system, let's take like system A wants to communicate with system D, then system A will send that information to the switch. Okay, I want to communicate with the system D, this is the IP address of system D and this is the IP address MAC address of the system D, like that it will send, right? Then it will go to MAC address table first instead of directly going to switch, directly sending that information to everyone. It will check it in the MAC address table. Okay, whether this information is available in MAC address table or not. Then it will go and check, yes, it is there. And it will cross check what is the IP address, what is the MAC address, like that. And then only it will send that information to system D. Okay, you may think like for happening this all things, it may take 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 20 minutes. Not, no, it won't take that much time. Fraction of seconds it will happen in backend. The proper connections has been established with each system, then everything will happen very fastly. Okay, within fraction of seconds it will happen, everything will happen. Okay, so this is about switch. Any doubts here? Any doubts? Any doubts, guys, about switch? Yes or no? That's totally fine. If you have any doubts, you can ask. Okay.
No, Mahesh.
Okay, bro. Okay, bro. No
Good.
doubts.
Yeah. So again, so if you know these basics, okay, you can go to either networking side or you can go to cybersecurity side. Basics are very, very, very important, guys. Without knowing basics, if you are directly going and working in anything like networking or cybersecurity, see, without knowing anything, you are just working. Okay, so don't do that. Okay, if you are, for example, if you are going and working in Python, you have to know about Python basics, right? If you don't know about the Python basics and simply if you are if you are going and sitting there and if you are working on Python, then there is no value, right? So that's why if you want to choose anything, networking or cybersecurity, these two basics are very, very important, networking basics and security basics. Okay, I will cover almost all networking basics and security basics. Again, it's not like practically I'm showing you, but theoretically I'm explaining in and out. Okay, same thing they'll be doing it in, I mean, they'll be doing it in practical way, like they'll be placing the switches and they are establishing the system. So they are placing the cables to that particular switch. That all things they are doing practically as well. Backend it will be happening practically. That practical thing I'm unable to show you, but theoretically I'm explaining in and out. Okay. So now the next one is router. It's very interesting, guys. I'm just thinking whether I'll complete that in 4 minutes or not. Let's see. We'll continue that. Not a problem. Okay. If it is disconnected, please join back from the same link. Okay. The next one is like router. Before that, I will draw one diagram. Okay. So this is the switch. And then to this switch, systems will be connected. 4 systems will be connected. 4 or 5 or 6, whatever it might be. And then same setup, we'll keep it here. And then this is the router. This is another router. Okay. So this is the router. Router symbol is like this. Okay. In networking, router symbol is like this. When you are drawing any diagrams and all, they will place cross symbol. That means that is the router. And this is the switch. This is the switch symbol. Somewhere if you have seen these symbols, just remember in networking architecture, this symbol indicates switch and this symbol indicates indicate router. Okay, let's assume we have 2 offices, one office in Hyderabad and one office in Bangalore. Just assume Okay, same setup is applicable for larger organizations as well. Okay, just assume you have one company, startup company, which you have placed. I mean, you have two branches, one branch in Hyderabad and one branch in Bangalore. Okay, so generally the setup will be like this. Okay, so if first you need to have systems. Those systems will be connected to the, you know, to the switch, and this switch will connect to the router. Hope you guys are aware of this. In case if you don't know, not a problem. Okay, so similarly here also it will be like this. Previously I draw one diagram, right, regarding to switch. This is the same only, like that time what I have done, I placed switch in middle, two systems I placed in top, and two systems I placed in below. So now four systems I placed below itself. Okay, so this is the diagram. So, and like this it will be there. Okay, so what I will do, and from this router to this router we will have the connection. So this is the Hyderabad office, Hyderabad office, and this is Bangalore office, Bangalore office, and this is router. Okay, and this is one router, and this is the switch, and these are the systems. Let's assume workstation one or one, system 2, system 3, system 3, system 4, and these are the system 6, okay, 7, 8, and then 9. So if we could see here, total, sorry, something is missed. Okay, 5 is missed, right? That's fine. So 6, 7, 8, 9. Total, we have 4 plus 4, 8 employees are there. Okay, so let's assume I'm the manager. So I have not highlighted that here. Okay, so now I have two branches. Okay, let me capture this one. It might miss. Let me take one snipping. So this is the architecture. Okay, so Hyderabad office, Bangalore office, we have two offices. One is having 4 employees, and another office is having another 4 employees. Okay, this is the router switch. Here is also we have the router and switch. Now we are discussing about the router. So router is a layer 3 device, guys. Remember, router is a layer 3 device. What is the layer 3? What is the layer 3, guys? Layer 3 device. Layer 3 means network layer, guys. It's a network layer. Network layer. So what exactly will happen with the network layer? That we'll discuss in OSA model, but it's a layer 3 device, network layer. So here, it's an intelligent device. It's an intelligent device. Intelligent device. Router is an intelligent device. So why I'm saying intelligent device means, okay, first, router what it will do means it will transfer the data from one network to the another network. Okay, a router will help us to communicate from one network to another network. If you want to communicate from Hyderabad office to Bangalore office, through router only we are connecting and we are transferring the data. Okay, router it will move the packets from one network to another network. One network is Hyderabad network and another network is Bangalore network. So it will move the packets from this particular network to this particular network. Clear? Is it clear? Yeah. So 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 first, for example, system 1 wants to communicate with the system 4. Generally what it will happen means, first it will go to the switch. In switch it will have the MAC address table. Their system 3 will be there, so that data it will directly send to the system 3. For example, if system 1 wants to communicate with the system 6 or system 7, then what will happen? First, it will go to the switch. In this switch, we will have the MAC address table. In this MAC address table, it will check first, right? In this MAC address table, it will check first. So if we are checking this system 6 in this MAC address table, Will it be there? Will it be there? Will it be there or not? It won't be there, right? Because in this MAC address table, we'll have only 4 systems information. 1, 2, 3, 4 systems information. So what will happen? That request, it will send to the router. That request, it will send to the router. Now router, what it will do, it will send that information to whoever is connected to this particular router. For example, this router is connected to 5 routers. Then this information shared to 5 routers. So in this case, we have only one office, that is Bangalore office. So this information is shared to Bangalore router. Then Bangalore router, what it will do, immediately it will pass that information to switch, this switch. Okay. So in this switch, again, we will have the MAC address table, right? In this MAC address table, it will check whether the system 6 is there or not. And what is the IP address of that, and what is the MAC address of that. Everything it will check in this MAC address table, right? So it will be available. Then it will send that information to that particular system 6. That particular system 6. Right? So like this backend, it will work. Now what router will be doing? Router will be intelligent device. It's an it's belongs to layer 3 device. So what it will do, it will identify the best path between the networks. Okay, Hyderabad office and Bangalore office. It will identify the best path. Why I'm saying best path means, guys, so they will place 3 to 4 routers between for backup purpose. Who will be doing this means network team will be doing. Network team will be taking care of this. So it will go like this, and then it will go like this. Okay, there are total 3 ways to reach Bangalore office from Hyderabad office. See here, there are 3 ways to reach Bangalore office from Hyderabad office. This is the direct way, and this is the another way, and this is the another way. So this router, what it will do, it will identify the best path between the these 3 routes, and it will learn those 3 routes. For example, from this to this, the distance is 100 kilometers, example. And from here to here, 120 kilometers. 120 kilometers. And from to here to here, let's assume 140. In this one, which is the best path? Which is the best path? 100 is the best path, right? Router, what it will do, it will learn this as a best path, first path, and it will make down, and it will remember that path. And second is the second path, and third one is this one, 140. It is the third path. Okay. So out of these three, it will choose this as the first, and this is the second, and this is the third. And it will send this information, whatever information is coming from switch, it will send that information via first path. In case due to some issues, okay, so if this path is disconnected, if this path is having some issue, then immediately that information it will send via second path. Getting my point? Because it's a best path as per router. Even it was not working, it was down, then it will send information via third path. Okay. Meanwhile, network team needs to figure out the issue, and they have to do the troubleshooting, and they have to bring these 2 ways to up. Okay. That will be taken care by the network team. So, okay. So we'll have different courses there as well, like CCNA, CCNE, CCNP. Okay. So associate, expert, professional, like that, we'll have the courses. So those teams will be taking care of that. Those teams will be taking care of that. Clear? Is it clear? So here router will identify the best path among the all the parts, and then it will send the data. It will send the data through best path, first best path. Okay. So that is the function of the router. Router is a layer 3 device. It's an intelligent device. It will identify the best path between the networks, and based upon the best path, it will move the packets. In router, we will say packets, guys. The data will be in packets format. In switch, the data will be in frames format. Remember, this is very important. In particular switch, data we will call like frames. In router, data will be in packets format. Getting my point? In switch, frames. In router, we'll say packets. Clear? Is this clear? Is this clear to everyone? Router functionality and switch functionality? Yes or
Clear.
no? Okay, cool. Sai Navin. Let me close this. Okay. Now, repeater, hub, switch, router completed, right? Now let's discuss about the firewall. Firewall. Is anyone is having an idea about firewall? What is firewall? What is firewall? Definitely, you might be aware of it, right? So firewall is nothing but firewall. Okay, so firewall is nothing but it will protect the it is kind of wall, guys. It is kind of wall. Like if someone wants to come to your house, okay. So before what we will do, we will build one kind of we'll place wall, right, in front of our house. We'll place wall, right. We'll build wall, right. So what it will do, unwanted people, they won't come to our house if we have the wall. Otherwise everyone come to our house, right, strangers, everyone. So to avoid these all things, we'll be building the or we'll be placing wall around our house. Okay, so here firewall. Similarly, here also we have to place the firewalls. If you have the environment, if you have the company, okay, what we need to do, we need to place firewall. For example, this is your company. Company name is, let's assume, Capgemini. Capgemini is the company. Example, I'm saying, or some X company, X company. Okay, some X company you have. So if you have X company, so it's your company, right? So you have to place firewall before. Here you have to place the firewall. Okay, so this firewall, what it will do, it won't allow everyone to your organization. It won't allow everyone to your organization. It will allow only genuine people. For that, what we need to do, we need to create the rules here, like how our security guard will work. So if you tell him like, okay, only send these people to my house, remaining people don't send it. Okay, what I'm saying, you have one big house. In front of your house you placed one security guard. You are telling to security guard, like uh, uh, for example, you are giving 100 people's list. Okay, so these 100 peoples are coming, only allow to our house. Apart from these 100 people, don't allow anyone. Okay, these are the list of 100 people, and these are the photos of them, and their name is this one. And if they are coming, they'll come from this particular place. Like for example, this person will come from Bangalore, this person will come from Hyderabad, this person will come from Nellore. Okay, so like this, that persons will come. So if you want, if you want to allow him, just to cross verify here. If it is matching, then only allow. Otherwise, don't allow. Like that, we will tell to the security guard, right? Similarly, firewalls will be maintained by the network team. Okay, so network team, what they will do, they will create the rules to whom they have to allow and to whom they have to deny. Okay, so based on that, that firewall will work. Firewall will be like layer 3 and layer 4 device, layer 3 and layer 4 device. And so based upon that, rules, whatever rules network team is creating, based upon that, either it will allow the traffic or deny the traffic. Either they will allow the traffic or they will deny the traffic. Okay, so generally the firewall symbol will be like this. Okay, so when we are drawing something, the firewall symbol will be like this. Okay, this is the firewall symbol. In Indian cricket, okay, uh, uh, for one person there is a name called wall. Okay, do you know that cricketer name? Do you know that cricketer name?
Rahul Dravid.
Rahul Dravid, exactly, bro. So what he will do, like example, Shoaib Akhtar, he will bowl around 140, 130, sometimes 145 also, right? 150, I'm not sure, 150, 140, 130, right? So if you bowl that with that much speed, okay, what Rahul Dravid will do, just he will black that ball very nicely, okay? It won't go from 10 meters also from his place, okay? Directly he will stop there. So that's why uh, he got that name, wall. Okay, firewall means here generally firewall what it will do, it will protect. Firewall will help to protect. Okay, it will help to stop unknown persons. Okay, from that particular place. Okay, it won't allow them to our environment. Okay, only genuine people will be allowed. Other people it won't allow. Okay, so this firewall rules how they will create means based upon the IP address and port number. IP address and port number. Remember this IP address and port number. Okay, so IP address concept you will get it. Port numbers of concept also you will get it. Okay, don't worry. Generally, you have to understand firewall and function of the firewall here. So here we will have the systems, guys. Okay, so don't confuse. Here we'll have the systems like whatever diagram we have given, right? So switch, and then we'll have the systems here. Okay, and then we'll have the router. We will have the router. Okay, and then from here we'll have the connection to this firewall. Like this it will be there. Okay, there might be a, if it is a bigger environment, then we will have same kind of setup like here, and then that one it will connect with firewall. So now what will happen means this firewall will check whether this person is a genuine person to allow or not, based upon the rules which network team is creating. Based upon the rules which network team is creating. Getting my point? So they will create the inbound rules and outbound rules, inbound rules and outbound rules, inbound rules and outbound rules. Okay. So inbound rules means if you are getting call, right, that call what you will call incoming call, right? At same time, if you are calling to some other people from your mobile, that it will be like outgoing call. Similarly, this is your company, right? If someone is coming from outside to your company, that is inbound traffic. Remember that. If someone is coming from outside to inside, outside to inside, okay, this traffic will say like inbound traffic. If someone is going from your network to some outside network, that is outgoing, outbound traffic. Getting my point? Getting my point? This is inbound traffic, this is inbound traffic, and this is outbound traffic. Which one is dangerous? Outbound traffic or inbound traffic? Incoming call or outgoing call? Which one is dangerous? Which one is dangerous, guys?
Incoming. I
Incoming one
mean,
is
inbound.
dangerous. Exactly. Inbound one is dangerous because we don't know who is that guy. Okay. Outgoing means at least you know, like you are calling to some other person. Okay. So inbound traffic is very dangerous. So that's why what we need to do, we need to protect our systems properly by placing the rules. Okay. To whomever you want to allow, only that systems you have to allow. Other systems you should not allow. So that systems how we will be allowing based upon the inbound and outbound traffic. Based upon the inbound and outbound traffic. Okay, so you'll get to know IP addresses, port numbers concept later, but just focus on the concept here, like what's the firewall and how it will work. Firewall is a layer 3 device. It will work layer 3 and layer 4 device. It will work based upon the rules. That rules will be created based upon the IP address and port numbers. Here we will have inbound traffic and outbound traffic. They will create the inbound rules and outbound rules. Based on that rules, this firewall either allow the traffic or deny the traffic. This is very, 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 very important device to place it in the environment. If you don't have the firewall, then gone. Okay, firewalls plays major role. Okay, so that is about firewall. It will work like security guard. How security guard will work? For example, in front of offices, big offices, or MNC companies, we will have the security guards, right? So if they want to you to allow inside that premises on office premises, what they will do, they will ask you to show your other ID card, not Aadhaar card, ID card. ID card, if you show, okay, if that company is there inside that particular sedge, then only they will allow. Otherwise, they won't allow, right? So like that, here also firewalls will work. Similarly, like firewalls will have the rules based upon that rules. Either it will allow the traffic or deny the traffic. Okay. The next topic is IDS IPS. That is the last topic for today. Okay, and I'll be wrapping up the session. And tomorrow we'll connect for the next topic. The next topic is IDS IPS. IDS IPS. IDS IPS means intrusion detection system and intrusion prevention system. Intrusion, intrusion, intrusion detection system, intrusion detection system, and intrusion prevention system. Intrusion prevention system. Okay, intrusion prevention system. So, what is the use of this pro? How it will be helpful? So to protect more, okay, from the hackers or from the unknown persons. So after firewall, okay, there is another device, IDS IPS. Either you will place before firewall or after firewall. That is totally depends upon the architecture, how network team will be placing. But it's also very helpful to keep in our environment for more protection. For more protection. Okay. See, for example, let's think in this way. You will have the house, right? For your house, okay, to enter into your main house, first you will have the entrance, that might be firewall, and then you will have the main door, that might be IDS and IPS. You can assume like this. Okay, so this IDS IPS, what it will do? Okay, it will work based upon the IP address, port number, and signatures. IP addresses, IP addresses, port numbers, and signature. Remember this, and signature. Getting my point? So with these three factors, this IDS IPS will work. Firewall, how it will be working? Only based upon the port numbers and IP address. Based upon that, they will create the rules, right? Here, IDS IPS, we will have the signatures, guys. Signatures means what? Don't confuse. Signatures, we will have malicious signatures, guys. Okay, like hackers will such type of signatures if and through such type of signatures they will try to enter into your environment along with IP address and port number. So this IDS and IPS will have signatures, such type of signatures. It will maintain the database where they will place these signatures. Okay, if someone is coming with that malicious signatures, this IDS IPS will detect it. IDS will detect it. Okay, stating that there is some malicious signature is coming to your environment. This is the from this particular IP address it is coming, like that it will detect it, and we have to use IPS to prevent it. If it is a suspicious, we will block it. If it is not a suspicious, we will allow it. Example, let's assume Naveen. Naveen is the guy who is trying to access to my environment. Okay, so trying to access my environment from outside. Okay, so like this he is trying to access. He came here. Here I placed IDS IPS. Okay, so it will check the signatures. This IDS IPS, what it will maintain? It will maintain the signatures database. In that signatures database, every signature will be there. Suspicious signatures, everything will be there. If some kind of signatures, if he is carrying, if if Naveen is carrying this IDS, what it will do? It will detect it. Naveen is carrying with some kind of malicious signature. Okay, if that signature is coming to our environment, there might be a danger. Like that, it will detect it. Then we need to check that. How we'll be checking means using IPS, intrusion prevention system. We will uh, we will check it, and if that is a suspicious one, it will block it. It won't allow Naveen to enter into our environment. If it is not a suspicious, IPS will allow Naveen to enter into our environment. IDS will detect the suspicious signatures, and IPS will check it and take the necessary action. If it is a dangerous one, it won't allow. If it is not a dangerous one, it will allow. That means if it is a legitimate one, it will allow. If it is not a legitimate one, it will block it. Clear? Nowadays, we are getting one device IDPS instead of having different devices. So IDPS will be having IDPS, intrusion detection and prevention system. So we will enable the IDS. IDS will detect it, and then once IDS is detected that such type of signatures using IPS, intrusion prevention system, either we will black it or allow it. If it is not a suspicious one, we will allow it. If it is a suspicious one, then we will black it. Okay, is it clear? Is it clear? Is it clear
Yes,
to
bro. Yes.
everyone?
Yeah.
Yes, bro.
Any any doubts as of now? Any doubts? Guys, it's very important. See, people might be not joining because they don't know the value of these concepts. Okay, so anyhow, I'll be uploading this. See, I'm providing freely. Might be because of that people are not joining. If I pay amount, if I charge amount, then definitely they may join. But that is totally fine. Okay, so uh, please join, and if you know the friends, just ask them to join, okay, so that even they are aware of these basics and all. Okay, outside if you want to learn these basics, right, so you have to pay good amount, frankly saying. Okay, no one is teaching freely, right? So I am teaching you freely to give you like how these network devices, how these networking concepts will work. Similarly, security stuff also I'm going to teach you. Please go through these topics, okay, and if you have any doubts, please let me know. I'll be uploading yesterday's session first now, and today night I will upload the second session. Okay, I'll just edit few things because unnecessary things I have to edit it, and then I have to upload, right? So that's why I'm just working on the editing part. I'll be uploading that in our YouTube channel today. Okay, and once I'll upload, I will share that link to everyone. You can go through it and you can recall it if you want. Okay, so these are the network devices, guys. We discussed about all network devices, important network devices. In tomorrow session, we can discuss about the voice model, TCP/IP model. That is another model which we need to discuss. So yeah, thank you guys, thanks for joining. Yeah, we'll connect tomorrow. Take
Thanks,
care.
bro. Yeah, this side.
Yes, I tell.
Bro, in previous router we discussed, right?
Yes, yes,
Router.
yes.
Yeah. In that router, you said one location to another location we enable connections through fiber through fiber cables only, or is there any like Wi-Fi
Through
like
Wi-Fi also, bro. If it is
Wi-Fi
within the,
also? Okay.
yeah, if it is within the less distance, then Wi-Fi concept will come. If it is a larger one,
Okay.
like
Okay.
from one network to another, one place to another place, for example, one location to another location, definitely cables will be the best one.
Uh, Yes,
Yeah.
yes, bro. Yeah, especially from Bangalore to, yeah, we have two offices. One is in Bangalore, another in Hyderabad, like that. So
Hmm.
there we is and specifically మనం ఫైబర్ కేబుల్స్ వాడతామా లేదా
Yes,
అదర్వైజ్
yes.
అంటే
Fiber cables, definitely fiber
uh,
cables, bro. So, for example, one particular place to another particular place. Okay, even from one country to another network, if we are communicating with each other, definitely cables will place. Yeah, because
ఓకే ఓకే
through
బ్రో
cables only the data will go securely, and also nothing will miss. For example, if you are using Wi-Fi,
ఓకే
if I'm sending something, sometimes it might be received and it not be received. Okay, because
ఓకే
we cannot take Wi-Fi as like a secure one every time. Okay, sometimes it might drop few packets, few data will be missed.
ఓకే
So
ఓకే
if you
ఇన్
want to,
బిట్వీన్ దట్ ఫైబర్ కేబుల్స్ వి యూజ్ రౌటర్స్. యా
yeah, exactly, bro. That's correct.
యా ఓకే ఓకే థ్యాంక్ యూ బ్రో. రైట్.
Yeah. So that's it from my end.